So for section 5.2 and 6.1 for this particular grouping, we're going to be now talking about doing a 3-variable system of equations. And so as I mentioned in the first section 5.1 video, when we talk about systems of equations and when we have more variables, the typical expectation is that the number of variables that we're using is going to be the same number of equations. So now what we're going to have is a 3-variable linear system of equations. And so we're going to have 3 equations and they're going to have 3 variables, or x's, y's, and z's. Now, the difference here is beforehand we have what was called an ordered pair. Now we're going to have what's called an ordered triple. And it does still stay alphabetically, so it's x, comma, y, comma, z. The same concept is that all 3 of those values, when they're plugged into all of the equations, do result in true statements. So the first thing we're going to do is very similar to what we saw in a 2-variable system, and that is going to be that we're looking to see if a 3-variable system has a correct setup. So we're going to have x minus 2y plus 3z equals 22. 2x minus 3y minus z equals 5. And 3x plus y minus 5z equals negative 32. And we are checking on -1, -4, 5. Okay, so this is going to be the ordered triple that we're going to be looking at. So I've got my setup here. Okay, so we're quite literally just going to plug these in. So for our first equation, we've got -1 minus 2 times -4 plus 3 times 5. And we're checking, does that equal 22? So I've got -1, -2 times -4 is going to be +8 plus 15. And it's, does that equal 22? -1 and 8 is going to be 7. 7 plus 15 is 22. So it works in the first equation. Okay, so we've got check mark, it worked in that one. So now we're going to try it in our second equation. So we've got 2 times -1 minus 3 times -4 minus 5. And we're looking, does that equal 5? So we've got 2 times -1 is going to be -2. That's going to be plus 12 minus 5. And we're checking, does that equal 5? -2 plus 12 is going to be 10. 10 minus 5 gives me 5 equals 5. Check, that works. So it works in the second equation. So now we're going to try our third one. So we've got 3 times -1 plus -4 minus 5 times 5, and we're looking, does that equal -32? So I've got -3, that's going to be a -4, and that's going to be a -25, and again, we're checking, does that equal -32? -3 and -4 is going to be -7. -7 minus 25 is -32. So it works in that one. So we have that it works in all 3 equations. So yes, this is a solution to this system of equations. Again, if it works in all 3, then it's a solution. If at any point in time in any of the 3 it does not work out, then it is not a solution.